Numbers are really interesting, and we are looking at very interesting numbers. Constant growth is seen. Let's discuss opening comments of yours on the numbers. It is really interesting. And how are you looking at numbers? Let's discuss later in details. First of all, your opening comments, sir.
Yeah, so we have said even earlier that for the current financial year, FY23 will have a revenue growth from 55 to 60%. We are right on track with that. And this is and even the order book has been very strong at the end of the first quarter. So basically, we are also maintaining the EBITDA margins moving forward as well, as we mentioned earlier.
Now, sir, our clean energy segment is really doing well, and 53% of your order book is clean energy. And what kind of growth you are expecting from here? Because right now we are seeing that highest proportion of your order book is seen from clean energy, sir.
Yeah, we are very, excited about this particular sector because the future is in that direction, and we are growing very fast. In fact, it is galloping right now, and it will continue to grow more and more for the years to come. We are introducing a lot more products in the clean energy area. We're not only dealing with fuel cells, but we're also dealing with tidal, wind, and waste to energy kind of projects. So it's got great prospects, and our focus is going to be mainly in the clean energy segment moving forward as well.
Okay, sir. What kind of segments do you see are mainly in focus right now? Because we are seeing that government support is also there for defense, nuclear. All segments are really good right now. So what kind of segment you are particularly looking at that is going to perform really well in the future?
As I said, clean energy is doing extremely well, but we're also strongly involved in the nuclear programs, the space programs for the country, and also in defense. So each of these areas are very niche areas which we're involved in. And we're expecting things to even grow better in the other segments as well, because we have been in this line for almost 45, 50 years now. So we have been contributing to all these sectors over the years.
Definitely, sir. Also, with ISRO, our projects are really working well. We are looking at new launches also. So that is also an area where we have to put our interest, sir?
Yeah, absolutely. We are participating in every launch of ISRO, where our liquid propulsion engines, cryo engines are used, and various other products. And always it has been, there has never been a single failure of the kind of products we have supplied to ISRO till date. And we continue to do that. And post-COVID, the launch programs have started, which is also very good news. And it will continue to grow. And we're also adding additional capabilities so that we can widen our wallet share with ISRO moving forward as well.
Okay. In recent terms, we have seen that major developments are there in the defense sector in particular. What kind of orders do we have received? Because government has started spending more on this sector. So what kind of receivables we are looking at right now?
We are basically working with the defense labs for development of various systems, products for them. For example, we have already got qualified for roller screws, which is a 100% import substitute. Like that, electromechanical actuators. So a lot of such projects we have undertaken. In the case of Atmanirbhar, we are trying to replace all the imports as much as possible with the kind of R&D we have. And that's going to be a process by itself. And every year we're going to add such products into our portfolio to replace the imports what we have been doing over the last 30, 40 years right now.
Definitely. Also, you have done your Capex in financial year 22 is around 90 crore rupees. And what kind of Capex we are looking at in financial year 23? Because we are receiving so many orders, so we have to keep up with that also, sir?
Yeah, we have planned ahead of time very proactively. We know that we are going to have huge demand in all these sectors. Currently, we are establishing a new facility near the airport, which will get commissioned by September, October. So we are looking at a Capex of, for all this, the Capex has already been provided, close to about 80 to 100 crores. And this will cater to the growth even for the next year as well. That's how we have planned ahead of time.
Yes, definitely. So what kind of working capital are we looking at right now? That is around 249 days. We have reduced it to 249 days. What kind of working capital is right now?
See, the working capital days we are making genuine efforts to bring down our working capital number of days. We have done that in the first quarter. So moving forward as well, we'll try to reduce it below 200 days. But we need to keep in mind that we still are, there are issues, certain issues in supply chain. We are trying to maintain that inventories that are required even today. But moving forward, we are focusing on bringing it down below 200 days.
Okay. Also, one more thing is regarding the customer diversification, because the Bloom Energy we are looking at is 60% of our revenue in financial year 22. So, what kind of diversification can we expect in 2023, sir?
We have been working with number of MNCs right now, doing the first articles. In engineering, you have to do that, batch production and also the volume production. So we are working with various MNCs like what we just started discussing with GE Renewable, Andrix, Enercon. So we are adding a lot of very key customers in the clean energy segment in a big way. So we will widen our customer base over the period of next 1 year, and that will give us more and more volumes from the other customers as well.
Definitely, and that is what my next question was, that our outside of the country clients are also going to be increasing. So our export revenues are also going to be increasing. Any trend line you want to share here, sir?
Our exports would probably constitute almost like 70% moving forward. That's the kind of number we're looking at. Apart from the kind of supplies we do for nuclear power programs, space programs, and defense programs in India. But the demand for the exports and the technology, what we are involved in right now, that's the kind of number we're looking at.
Definitely, sir. And final quick question to you, sir. Already we are looking at commodity prices cooling off right now. So raw material and all should not be a problem for the cost part. So are margins going to be healthy in the upcoming quarters? Because 28 to 27%, we have seen 100 basis points of decrease in the margins, sir. So what kind of margins can we expect from here?
No, as we said earlier, we'll be quarter on quarter, there will be an improvement. And end of the year, we said that we'll do a margins of about 30% with plus minus 100 basis points. So we'll be right up there by the end of the